welcome back to the Psychosin project. I'm Psychosin, and well, it hasn't 2011 turned out to be a good year for things finally coming out. Obviously, we finally had Duke Nukem Forever finally come out, and now, after many rumours of breakups and the lead singer not wanting to continue music, here we finally have the new Evanescence album. Now, I know you can't overly see it that clearly. This is a special edition, which we'll go into later on. Now, beforehand, Evanescence, obviously, they come out during the new metal explosion between 1999 and 2004. It's still sort of going on, but not as big anymore. A lot of people went off it, and they got divided and labelled a new metal band, which is wrong. They are a goth band. Now, admittedly, on this first album, Fallen, which was a good album for its time, but hasn't aged that well to me, they did have a lot of new metal riffs. Amy Lee was only just sort of coming into her own with the lyrics and everything. Still a good album, but now we come up to, then they, a couple of years later, made The Open Door. Now this was a brilliant album. This was really where Amy Lee found her proper voice, her proper lyric writing vocals, and with Ben Moody, the original guitarist, out of the picture, they could continue on writing a lot better songs, because Ben Moody seemed to be making sort of new metal songs on Fallen, where as with this, they actually embraced their gothness, as it were. And now we come to the new album, because after The Open Door, they didn't know, Amy Lee didn't know what she was doing. Half the band left, joined Ben Moody's new band, We Are the Fallen, which I'll speak about a bit later, and she needed to sort a few things out in her life. It's fair enough. Now she's come back, she said in interviews she's a lot happier, and with this album, you can actually hear it. I mean, if you've heard the first single, What You Want, which you possibly have by now, you will hear what I mean. She seems a lot more confident with her voice, seems a lot more happier with what she's singing. Now, don't let that put you off if you are an Evanescence fan. The lyrics are still goth in the way that goths can only write, essentially. But the music, it has this sort of uplifting sound to it. Also, this is probably the heaviest album Evanescence have made. And I've got to say, as much as I love The Open Door, this is probably going to surpass it. I will admit now, I have only listened to this once. But on that listen, I found there's a few little niggling issues. First of all, well, really the biggest niggling issue is there's 3 songs on there, 3 sort of ballads, that all seem to be trying to sort of repeat the success of what My Immortal did for the band. Now, don't get me wrong, they're very well written and all that, but they seem a bit of a cynical attempt to do what My Immortal did for them again. However, the songs are probably catchier than any of their other albums on here, and the guitar playing is awesome. The 2 new members they've got in, just sort of fit in perfectly. Guitarist Terry Balsamo has taken what Ben Moody done on the first album and has continued improving his songwriting, along with Amy Lee, who her voice is probably the strongest it's ever been on this album. Her singing is perfect, her phrasing is perfect, her lyrics are more and more refined than they've ever been. So yeah, to put it down, to sort of sum it up, if you like Evanescence or goth, you're going to like this album. Because what they've done on this album, they've taken their own sound, reinvented it a bit, looked at what other bands like Within Temptation, Nightwish and Lacuna Coil were doing, and amalgamated it into their sound without losing sight of what their own sound is. Admittedly, there's one song on here where it does sound a bit like they're consciously trying to sound like Lacuna Coil to me. But the last thing I'm going to say, apart from it, if you are going to buy this album, buy it if you are an Evanescence fan, a goth fan, or like female singers, or just like Amy Lee, because her voice, as I said, is brilliant on this album. If you're going to buy it, buy the special edition, because it comes with a DVD that I haven't watched yet, and also it comes with 4 bonus tracks, and the bonus tracks are awesome. In fact, 1 or 2 of them are probably better than the tracks that were picked for the album, to my ears. But again, this is only on first listen. There's a couple of songs that are a bit forgettable that I found with every Evanescence album so far, but they're only forgettable on the first listen. I'm sure the more I listen to it, the more I will realise how good those songs are written. Anyway, so that's my review of the new Evanescence album. The Halloween stuff is coming up soon. My rating for the Evanescence album is a 4 out of 5. So yeah, go out, buy it, listen to it, love Evanescence all over again. I've been Psychosin.